What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar. Smoke.
Boy, Dre, they forever, baby.
Brian Reeves, Director 70 times 7.
Man, it's your boy, Artist.
The girl's Asia's name. Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half back in business podcast.
Era, the Gap 2 Diva.
Big stuff.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie Pig.
Boy, Lou.
Ebony, aka Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
With another one. We got another out of town up and coming artist.
yeah,
Sosa.
yes,
Miss Sosa.
the biggest.
The biggest. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. You in Cleveland, Ohio, on the west side. Shout out West Side Production Studios. You got this new single, and we don't even do this, but we about to drop it tonight. I'm about to go home, and I'm dropping it tonight, because Miss Lily know it'll be October, and you be like, oh, there it go. But we dropping it tonight, because you got this hot, do something.
Yeah.
The new single, it just dropped today. How you feeling?
No, it dropped yesterday.
16.
What's today? The 19th?
The 18th.
18th? So it
2
dropped.
days-
So 2
2
days
days
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
How you feeling? How the reaction? How you feeling?
The reaction good. The reaction good is what I expected though.
Okay.
It's good. And so far it's been good. So far it's been great news, great responses. Everything's been good.
That's good. So since I, just meeting you, you come off as like I'm the one. I don't even know why they playing with me. So, where does the confidence come from?
It ain't confidence. It's just me. It's just who I am. It's just my energy. That's just who I am. Like, it's just me. Like, you know how you might have your characteristics?
Yep.
That's just my aura. It's just me.
And it's just been like this since you jumped out. You was just like,
I actually simmered it. It used to be worse.
really?
Yeah.
So, you told us prior to kind of starting that you new to the game as an artist.
Right.
Had you had a love for music?
Yeah.
Your whole life?
I've always loved R&B music. I've always loved, like,
That's what
soulful R&B music.
Yeah.
I've always loved that kind of music. Like, I'm really not a big fan of rap music.
Real shit.
I like rap
can
music
hear
when
it.
it's
I
time
can
for me to
hear
go to the
R&B
club.
and do something. I love it.
But I like the soul R&B music.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So you incorporate that in the style of rap that you do?
Yeah.
Or would you call yourself a rapper?
No, I can't rap. I can't rap.
So what would you consider yourself?
R&B.
R&B?
Mm-hmm.
But you, if you, like, okay, so boom, this is how I got introduced to you. So social media, I followed you, and then you get on your page, and it's this confident woman, and you don't necessarily come off as I'm just gonna blow you away with the vocals, but when you do hear it, it's like a super melody vibe to it. Do you try not to like, I'm about to just blow them away, or do you really want to harmonize and make people feel you?
When I make the music, I don't really make it as a way, like as a harmonizing. I just make it to what I hear.
Okay.
So it's really not based off what I want somebody else to. I love music. I know music, and I'm real big on music. So I listen to ad-libs. I listen to everything in a song that made me like that song. So if I listen to a record over and over again, I want to listen to why I heard it. Why do I want to keep playing this record over and over again? Well, it's because of this ad-lib, this bar, or this hook, or this, this verse that made me, or the bridge. And I just go and try to figure out how can I manipulate that and make it better for me.
Wow.
That's what I do.
So you break down the whole song.
I break down the song, the lyrics, what he's saying, what she's saying, how she's saying it, how it's organized, what's saying behind it, what's the background, what's the harmony. I break down all that. It's a deep thing, but I do it.
Why?
Because I love music. And if I want to put out music, I want to make sure that I am just as great. Even though I may be starting, I don't want to start. I don't want to be the person who just, oh, well, when she gets better or when she does it long enough, she'll. No, I want to just start off hitting the ground running.
And is that what you feel like you've done with this
Yeah.
Do Something record?
I feel like I've done all 3 of my records.
Yeah. So name all 3, because this is the newest, but name the prior 2.
Not the one I dropped first. I dropped October of last year. That was my first record. And then Invited, I just dropped in April, I believe.
And how
April.
Invited. How was the responses for those?
Pretty good, just like this one.
So do you feel like they are looking to hear more from you, or they like what they're getting, like the confidence-wise?
More.
More? And are you going to give them to you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What, for you, is your strategic? Because you come off as mad strategic, like that. Like you're not just gonna just put nothing out. Like, what do you feel like is the most important part for you when it comes to releasing a project or a single, or even just going on a press tour? Like, what's the most important things to you?
Strategy.
And when does it start? Does it start
The moment I do the song and record it.
the whole layout is ready and ready to go?
No, it's not ready to go the moment I do the song, but the moment I do the song, I'm starting to put together how I want it to go, what videos I'm going to drop for promo and stuff like that. So 9 times out of 10, when I do the song, I already have all the promo videos ready to drop. So when I ready to drop the record, I ain't got to worry about making content. It's already made.
So it's already, that's, hey, we learning here from, she's not so new. Because that's I know some people in the game that been in here 10 years talking about, I got to get some content. Didn't the song drop? Okay. What do you think for you taking the time, like not being an artist at 16, 17, and actually loving music, did that help you when you actually wanted to become an artist, or do you think you're late?
No, I think it's God's timing. He told me he want me to do it now, so I'm going to do it on his time. I don't think miss doing it, not doing it when I was 16 changed how I deliver now.
Wow. Okay. So you think you would have been strategic the whole time, regardless?
Yeah.
So this is who you've been. So who were you before the music? Like, what were you into? What were you doing? What are some of the likes and dislikes?
Before the music, I was a stylist. I was making clothes. I was doing hair. I wrote books. I got books in prisons, books a million, Barnes and Nobles, all that. So my book sells in the prison.
And what's the book title?
It's called Remember Me.
Remember Me. And what is that? Kind of a summary of it.
It's a novel. It's a real gangster book.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real gangster.
Real gangster. I think they don't like that. My audience like gangster shit.
Yeah, it's a good book. It's called Remember Me, and I started on working on part 2. I just ain't never finished it yet.
So what made you write a book? Because that's
what made me write a book? I don't know. I just started writing a book.
Yeah. What made you finish a book, though? Because starting something,
because I don't never start stuff and not finish it.
Where does that come from? Because that's not normal.
No, it is normal for me.
There you go. Okay.
To me, it's normal. I'm not like if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm going to finish it. So when I started the book, I wrote my book in 2 weeks.
What?
I had it. Yeah, I wrote my book. Let me take that lie back. I wrote the book I wrote the first page of Remember Me, and it's based on a true story mixed in with a little bit of novelish stuff. So when I wrote that first part, I just wrote it. It was like a little diary, and then I went back, I read it, and I was like, I'm turning it into a book. So I kept that same folder for like 5 years. And then I was like, I'm going to finish and write a book. And then I got home. That's when I realized that the new Google Chrome laptops, they had, you can talk into them and it types everything out you say.
What?
So I just talked my whole book out, freestyled it, whole book.
Look, y'all. They did not. He might be off kill for the last part, but it's cool. I'm going to cut it. No, we're going to do it like that. So finishing for you is key. So you're only in the beginning stages of your artistry. So you gotta finish this. You can't just drop a song and it just not do nothing.
Oh, I'm gonna finish it.
So what for you is finishing as an artist?
For me, finishing it, I'm gonna get my feature with Missy.
With
I'm
Missy.
gonna get my feature with Monica.
Come on.
I'm gonna get my feature with Coco.
Come on.
I'm gonna get my feature with Busta. Now I don't know if I can get one with Busta, and I'm gonna get one with E40.
Come on.
And I'm gonna, you know, everybody else that I like, I'm gonna get my features. I promise I'm gonna get them,
I love
and
it.
they're gonna be all free.
Come on. Off the real. Come on. Yeah. Off the real, for real.
Yeah, they're gonna be all free.
It got to be off the respect, the love, and the work.
Mhm.
Because you really put the heart and soul into it.
Right.
I love that. I love that. Because I be on the same thing. The city know I don't play that.
Yeah.
Atlanta, right?
That's where I live.
That's where you live. Where were you born?
Where was I born?
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Ooh. So Cincinnati.
But where am I from?
Come on, talk to me, because it's real.
Kentucky.
It's different.
Owensboro, Kentucky is where I'm from.
So you rep Orangeburg?
Owensboro, Kentucky.
I ain't even going to try to say Kentucky.
Yes.
So what was your experience there? Like, why did you claim that? Because I understand that.
I mean, that's my home. Like, that's just home. Like,
From the jump, from what you remember. So Kentucky, was it different, like, growing out there? Was it a lot? Like, I hear horror stories about Kentucky still, to this day.
what kind of horror stories? I'll tell you if they're true.
Like, so like, them dirt roads is
No.
No?
No.
Um,
Somebody lied.
it's still a lot of racism out there, though.
I mean, I mean, it is racist, but shit is racist everywhere. I mean, if we run into it, we run into it. It's just like everywhere else. It's not like you just run around ripping flags, and it's not that. Like,
Okay.
like they know, don't fucking play with us, and when, you know, y'all mind y'all business, we mind our business. It's not it ain't. Most of it's not as bad as whatever they portray to make it be. It
They
ain't.
do. They portray some wild things.
Yeah, it ain't.
You go missing out there. So is it a good community of for urban hip hop in Kentucky? Do you get support out there?
Yeah.
I
I get support from Kentucky, Indiana, the whole little Tennessee, the tri-state area.
What do you attest that to?
Kentucky.
Just earning your respect there.
Yeah, I used to run around all through there. So
So
I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's big. So doing your time running around and like making those connections, how did you start to build the relationships you wanted to get to the artistry? So I feel like this, right? I feel like you're an artist. You said about 9 months, and I feel like you were in your mind
Plotting.
Come on, for about a year, maybe even 3, before you.
No, not necessarily plotting. It was more of a contemplating.
Okay, so you were still going back and forth with it.
Yeah, I was just keeping stuff. It's like in case I really want to do it. Okay, I know that I found. But I done helped so many people already, so it wasn't hard for me to just, hey, I want to be an artist. Pick up the phone and make some phone calls, get some stuff done, because you know, I might have helped your artist when your artist didn't have no help.
Facts.
So I need you to run something for me.
So you know the game.
Yeah.
Okay. So you learned the game before you even walked in the door.
Absolutely.
So you already ahead of everybody that's walking in as a new artist.
I mean, yeah, you want to say that?
So what's next for you? So you got to do something now. Go get that, stream that now. Is it not them drums you was telling me about?
It's a snare.
Snare.
And the 80, it's a lot of different. It's an 808s, it's a snare.
Come on, she knows what she's talking
So,
about.
and then if you pay attention, there is trumpets.
I think, yeah.
The trumpets in there. I mean, I got a video on my page where we made the beat.
Oh.
You gotta look at my
I
page.
seen the video. You was hype in the studio.
Yeah.
You was hype. So strategically, when you talk about putting out content for the actual release of the single, you just spoke on it, kind of showing them the behind the scenes of it. Why is that so important to you to kind of show your fans what you got going on?
Because the thing is, I've always been really private. The most they'll get out of me is a picture on Instagram. So a long time, people never knew my voice.
Really?
Right, they never knew my voice because they didn't, like, people on social media didn't know my voice because I never talked.
Yeah.
I never spoke on there.
Pictures.
If I do a video singing a song, the song will be playing, but I lip sync. So they would
playing
never.
with them.
No, I just didn't talk to them. Like it's social media. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's like y'all, you know how people is on social media, so I just kept certain things, you know. But now that I'm an artist, it's like I have to be more open. I mean, it's cool, but I still only keep it open just enough.
Absolutely.
I don't
Wow.
I don't do all that.
Why?
Why? What?
You don't trust people?
I definitely don't trust people.
Okay. We're a family.
I definitely don't trust nobody.
Why?
I got my reasons.
Yeah.
I got my reasons. I don't trust people. The people that, you know, it's just, everybody done been through it, you know.
Yeah.
You trust people to a certain extent. You never give nobody more trust than you would give God. And I just say that we're going to you deal with people accordingly.
Yes.
I say that.
How long did it take you to learn that, though? Because
how long did it take me?
Yeah,
it took
me. Burn our hands so many times.
I burned my hands probably 100 times.
Yes. And
literally.
And from those experiences, what did it how did it form you being able to be close but not too much? Where's the balance? Because I'm still trying to find it.
As far as with people?
Yes.
I mean, you just play the game like they play it. They give you hugs, they speak to you, speak to them, give them hugs. You know, as long as there's no disrespect being or no boundaries being crossed and everything's good. You know, you can still be friends or kosher with people and consider them an associate.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be, they don't have to be your friend. It's a difference. You only talk to them about certain things. You don't got to tell them your business.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I learned, like, stop dealing with people.
Especially in this industry. It's real.
Yeah, definitely in this industry.
So thank you so much. I don't want to keep you too long. You busy doing. Y'all go. If y'all go get that, do something. Y'all go get that and stream.
You can ask more questions.
Okay.
I feel like you got more you want to ask. Go ahead.
All right, good. So moving to Atlanta from Kentucky, what was the biggest transition?
It wasn't.
Really?
I had already had business there. I had already had money there. So when I moved there, was already money coming.
Come on now.
Because I was making clothes. So when I moved there, the money was already there. That's why I moved, because I was making too much money in Kentucky. So I was like, I'm making more money in Kentucky than I am in Atlanta. If I just go to Atlanta, I'll be straight. So I just went out there.
And it worked out.
Perfect.
So the clothes, what's the clothing brand? Can we still copy?
Well, no, I don't sell clothes no more. I don't make clothes no more.
So talk about that time of your life. Like, I love that thing, because like that's the time that like people had to be there to really see.
Yeah, I got a lot of clothes that I used to make that trended, and a lot of people stole my design.
No.
Yes,
way.
A lot of different people stole my design. That's another reason why I stopped making clothes too.
Really?
My design was stolen. Yes, everybody was doing the fur and the this and the that with the fur. All that was me. I created that. But the thing was, I was not big enough. So it probably looked like I was the copycat, but it was the other big companies, you know, other designers that took the design and ran with it.
Wow, you can't do anything.
I mean, I ain't care.
Really? Because you have more. You're the creator.
Yeah, I didn't really care. I seen it though, you know.
Yeah.
I seen it.
So from there, you get going with these clothes. Like you got the city on fire with this. Like, take us to that time.
Well, it was like,
because they had to see you, because you must have been working.
It wasn't like the city. It was more so like the internet.
Real shit.
Yeah, because I was more so.
So you took advantage of the internet.
Yeah, I was making most of my clothes that I was sending out and shipping was people I didn't even know. I never met a day in my life. They were just ordering from my website.
Real shit.
So it came where I was getting so many orders, way too many orders. I couldn't fulfill.
Really?
Right. So I just did a lot of refunds, and some people, I ain't even gonna lie, some people I ain't even ship their orders out. You know what I'm saying? Some people did.
That busy.
Yeah, some people was cussing me out like, "Hey, you didn't have my money for 15, 20 days. I still ain't got my outfit." So I was like, "Look, let me just shut the website down and get a refund." They shut my PayPal down because I was getting too much money on my PayPal.
Wow.
So I was just like, I ain't got no help. There's no way I can make all these outfits, and then
real shit.
I couldn't do it.
So team. So that how was it something that you were trying to build, or you just couldn't find the right people, or you just
I didn't trust to bring the right people in. Yeah, I didn't trust the right people to bring them in on my like, to this day, my clothing line is still my baby. Like, I draw designs every day. Like, not every day, but I still draw designs. I still got designs in my brain.
Yeah.
So once I'm done with this music stuff, I can go get the same fabric that I still got in my brain right now and then recreate that look right now today, and it's still gonna be like, oh, that shit hard.
Yep. Okay. So you got that in the tuck always. So
Right.
That's something you have a passion for.
Right.
That was your first love? Or was
No.
it music, then you found clothes?
All of it together. There's neither one of them is a favorite. I love doing all of them. So it's not like that's my first. No, all of them.
So what was your, outside, because that's, when you blow up on the internet and you still blowing, they seeing and taking.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you mentally fight through that without, because you kept going for years, didn't you, before, because you were seeing it and just continuously creating. So what made you finally just say, all right, I'm going to just...
When I couldn't fulfill the orders, that's really what it was. It
Okay.
wasn't because somebody was copying the design. It wasn't that. Because when they started doing it to me, I started stealing people's shit too. When they started stealing my design, I start like really going to somebody else's page and just remake the whole outfit and post it on my page.
And remake
Remake the whole outfit.
Real shit.
Sell as many outfits, dresses as I could, sell them. Okay, cool. Y'all did it to me, I'll do it to y'all. We just play the game. It is what it is.
It's the internet.
Yeah, it's the internet.
But you made your money.
And nobody had them designs copywritten. Not copywritten, but trademark.
Right.
So that's it.
So one of my final...
Shit.
I got you. One of my final questions in my interviews is called Get It Off Your Chest.
Mm-hmm.
So here we like to motivate, inspire, talk to the youth as much as we can, and kind of give them something to take with them before we see you again. So if you could just give us something to your supporters, something to the new people that's going to see you on the King TV Network and be like, hey, what's up? This is why you kind of should follow my journey. Can you get that off your chest before we see you again?
They can really just follow my journey because, they're not going to get nothing fake from me. It's just going to get, I'm who I am.
For real.
You're going to see me in a bonnet. You're going to see me in flip-flops, leggings with holes in them. Like, you're going to get the whole nine. I'm not finna change. I'm not finna do all that bougie. That's just not me. I am me.
Right.
Like, you liable to see me at a show perform with a hoodie on. I don't know. You just going to get me. And if y'all want real, you can follow that. If you want fake, you can go where, wherever y'all feel where y'all want to be. If you want to hear good music, that's just what I offer.
So where can they follow you?
They can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Facebook is Miss Sosa.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok is I am Miss Sosa, the number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter is I am Miss Sosa.
Mm-hmm.
And did I say Instagram?
Yeah, but say it again.
Instagram is it's IAMMISSSOSA. So everything's I am Miss Sosa.
You too?
I am Miss Sosa.
Okay. And that's obviously on all streaming platforms. Miss Sosa is Miss Sosa on
Miss Sosa.
on all. Yeah. So
It's MISS though. Some people spell it MRS or MS.
I
Yeah.
got you. Yes. Spell it out. It's Miss Sosa. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming to Cleveland.
Thank y'all for bringing me out here.
For sure. And we hope to see
Why
you
is it so
again.
cold though?
Because it's already almost September in Cleveland, and they don't give a fuck about us in our summer. That's really
Yeah, it's
They don't give a
ridiculous out
fuck.
here. I had to go change and get a whole new wardrobe.
Facts. Facts. It's, we got here.